Hey, me laddies. My name's Roger Eden. I'm from Waiheke Island. We've just left Only Tangi Beach and we're off to Mare Island, 177 kilometres down the east coast of the Coromandel into the Bay of Plenty. Here we are, just about ready to leave Only Tangi Beach. This is Smelly Nellie. She weighs just under 500 pounds. With me and a bit of gear, she'll be pulled through the water between 3 to 5 knots. She's been smashed up several times before. She's ready to go. This is a rescue helicopter mascot. And it's going to be a long voyage. So we've given him a little girlfriend there, me laddies. This is a fundraising mission, expected to take between 4 to 5 days, depending on the weather. Oh there, George. This is my young mate George. We're taking him out for a quick spin before the main voyage. Here we go, me hearties. This is the real thing. We're on our way to Mare Island. Magnificent gannet rock. Got a huge gannet colony here. It's on the eastern end of Waiheke Island, just out from Thumb Point. This is our last port of call before we shoot out to the Firth of Thames on our way to the top of the Coromandel, Port Jackson. Aye, 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 me laddies. Aye, aye, me hearties. Here we have a forecast of 10 to 15 knots southwest wind, but actually there's 20 to 25 knots southeast wind with 2 metre swells. But there's no turning back. There's no turning back. We've got to complete this mission. Listen to the intuition. Tony's having a hard time here keeping the camera steady on the mothership, so you can imagine what it's like for me in this dinghy. Beginning to get a bit worried. Okay, here we are, Port Jackson on the top of the Coromandel. I'm exhausted, totally knackered. The others are behind about a mile or so. I reckon with a mean burst of energy we'll get around Cape Cold tonight, around the reef. The others say no, we turn back to Port Jackson for the night. Who knows what would have happened if we had carried on around. 3 AM, day 2. Had a bit of a mishap here. The wind had come up during the night. Star Moana had slipped the anchor, ended up on the beach. Very unfortunate, smashed to pieces along with Smelly Nelly. We can't blame anybody for this forecast. This is the way Mother Nature does it. Very unfortunate.
No point hanging around here for any longer than we have to.
No, so what's
They're roughing us here right now. Got a shipwreck over here, Dave's boat, Smelly Nelly, and Stu the skipper's boat. The dory broken up on the beach, the anchor slipped. And we're going to go back now. The truck's coming around from Waiheke to take both boats back on board and get them fixed up. We're back at it again. Part 2. I'm not giving up. I said I was going to get there, no all. We.
Oh, we're fine as long as we're hitting straight into it.
No water on the deck yet.
Yeah, the rough sea here. Got a good skipper though. Just going back to Waiheke. Fix the boats up. We're back into it again, mate. Bloody oath. And unfortunately our troubles weren't over yet. On the way back to Waiheke, we came across some nasty seas coming from all different directions. The boat overheated, Tony Ann, and we had to ring the Coast Guard to tow us back to Waiheke Island. Very much appreciated and grateful for these services. Aye, aye, me hearties. There's no giving up here. We're into it again.
But this just shows you how determined you can be, what you should be, really. I mean, we're not gonna be defeated, mate. We want to. I'm determined more now to get down to Mere Island, mate. Said I was going to, didn't I? Lovely day, isn't it? Yeah, she's pretty mangled up.
it's all about, mate. This is real. This is the main mission. Here we go. We've started from Waitangi Beach again. On the second journey on this major mean mammoth mission. A lot of people said we've already got to Port Jackson, just start from Port Jackson. But I said that would be cheating. Oh yeah, well, been past here before, haven't we? Another southeast wind when it's supposed to be southwest. But there's no giving up here, mate. There's no cheating. We have in the distance the Coromandel, the tip of the Coromandel, Port Jackson. We've got to get through the notorious Cape Colville Reef, down the coast of the Bay of Plenty to Mare Island.
It's pretty, the tide will be going out, so we're coming in again soon, so...
Oh, feels better this trip, mate.
No, you're faring alright, eh?
Tuck us into there, buddy, if you can.
We're going for 8 hours now. Here's Flat Top Island out here on the north-eastern tip of Coromandel. And the pinnacles out here, and in the distance you can just see the Great Mercuries. The Roger's been rowing all day now, pretty much since sunrise to sunset. And those oars are still moving quite fast. In the background we can see Mount Tamahu at Matakana, Cape Rodney, Lee Harbour, and we have Rog. He's done so well today. Some hefty swells rolling in, as you'll soon see. Rog must almost need a rest by now. He's been rowing for 9.5 hours solid.